Hey everyone, Paco here, and let's be honest, you clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only. You think you're smarter than a 5th grader. Well, hold on to your hats, because today we're putting those brains to the test with 16 riddles that are trickier than a lawyer trying to explain parking tickets on a 3-day weekend. We've got wordplay, logic puzzles, and maybe even a few dad jokes thrown in for good measure. Let's see how many you can solve. Alright, riddle me this. What has cities, mountains, and water, but no houses, trees, or fish? Pause for 5 seconds. Think you got it? It's a map. You see what I mean? Tricky, right? Don't worry, maybe the next one will be right up your alley. Okay, round 2, ding ding. What has an eye but cannot see? Pause for 5 seconds. Time's up! The answer is a needle. Get it? The eye of a needle. I know, I'm full of these groan-worthy jokes. Let's see what you've got for the next one. Here's a real head-scratcher. What is always coming but never arrives? Pause for 5 seconds. Give up? It's tomorrow, always on its way, but never actually getting here. It's like trying to get a straight answer out of a politician, am I right? Chapter 4. Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because this one's a doozy. What has to be broken before you can use it? Pause for 5 seconds. Ding ding ding, the answer is an egg. You gotta break them to make an omelet, or in my case, accidentally drop them on the kitchen floor when I'm trying to be a fancy chef. Chapter 5. Get those thinking caps on, here comes another one. What is full of holes but can still hold water? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer? A sponge. It's like the Swiss cheese of the cleaning world, full of holes but strangely effective. Chapter 6. Okay, this one's a classic. What has 1 head, 1 foot, and 4 legs? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is your bed. Unless you're one of those weirdos who sleeps with a table in their room, then I don't even want to know. Chapter 7. Ready for another round? What has no voice but can still speak to you? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer, a book. They say silence is golden, but I say a good book is even better. Chapter 8. This one's a thinker. I am tall when I am young, and I am short when I am old. What am I? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is a candle. They start off all tall and mighty, and then they slowly melt away. Kind of like my dreams of becoming a professional basketball player. Chapter 9. Hang in there, folks, we're halfway through. What has no legs but can travel the world? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is a stamp. Talk about a frequent flyer program, right? Chapter 10. Okay, time for a brain teaser. What has 1 head, 1 foot, and is always running? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is a faucet. Always running, always dripping, always driving up your water bill. Chapter 11. This one's a real thinker. What is always hungry and must always be fed, but will die if you give it a drink? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer? Fire. Feed it wood, it's happy. Give it water, game over. Chapter 12. Alright, this one's a word game. What word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is short. Add her to the end, and you've got yourself a shorter word. Wordplay, gotta love it. Chapter 13. Get those mental gears turning. What can you keep after giving it to someone else? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is your word. Always be careful what you promise, folks. Chapter 14. This one's a classic. What has no beginning, end, or middle but is still a circle? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer, a ring. Engagement rings, mood rings, onion rings. Okay, maybe not that last one. Chapter 15. Almost there. What is always coming but never gets closer? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer, tomorrow. It's like that friend who's always running late but somehow never misses the party. Chapter 16. Last one, folks. What has an eye but cannot see, a tongue but cannot taste, and a head but cannot think? Pause for 5 seconds. The answer is a coin. Heads or tails. It's still gotta be one of the most confusing things to carry around. So, how'd you do? Were you outsmarted by these riddles? Or did you conquer them like a mental ninja warrior? Let me know how many you got right in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this brain-bending adventure, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, especially the ones who think they're so smart, and subscribe for more fun challenges. Until next time, stay sharp.